Welcome. Let's have an answer to this question. Question number 3 of just ended Wassce 2023 June paper. So in the diagram below, PQR is considered an equilateral triangle of the side being what? 18 centimeter each, right? So M, which is the midpoint of QR, an arc of a circle with center P touches the side of QR at a point called M and meets PQ at A and PR at B. So we have to calculate correct to 2 decimal places the area of the shaded region. Right, so we can see that this is made up of 2 separate diagrams. We've had the first one called equilateral triangle. The second one is going to be the sector. So we mentioned this as a circle. So the circle have an arc. So this arc have this area and has what? This area. We know from here to here is going to be the radius. And from here to here will also be the radius. Any line drawn from the center touching the part of the circle will also be what? A radius. So in this case, we need the area of a sector, we need the area of a triangle. And the area of a triangle is the bigger figure. So area of a triangle minus the area of the sector will leave us the area of the shaded portion. So fast forward, I'm going to find the area of the triangle as the first thing to find. Solution. You know, area of the triangle is going to be half base times height, right? But we don't have a height here. So I'll go straight forward with the formula for finding the area of equilateral triangle, which gives us the square root of 3 over 4 a squared, where the a is the number of sides. You know, 18, 18, 18, all the sides are the same. So we are picking 2 of them. So that is going to be the root of 3 over 4 times 18 times what? 18. 18 is the side, right? So what do? We know this is going to be 2 times 2. 2 will go here 9, 2 will go here 9. 9 times 9 will be what? 81. So we're having 81 root 3. If you put that in the calculator, that will give us 140.2961 area, so centimeter squared. The area of the triangle is known. What do we need now? We need the area of the sector. And we know area of a sector is given by theta over 360 times pi r squared. The r we need, we don't have it because we need from here to B, which is not known. It is only from P to R that is known. We also need the angle, which is formed at the center. That is also not known. So we need to find that before we can think of finding the area of the sector. Let me take the diagram this way. We said where the M is the midpoint. So if M is the midpoint, means it divides the line PR into equal parts. So if the whole of this is 18, this will be 9, this will be 9. 18, 18. The angle we are looking for, let me use that as theta. But since I have drawn this line, that will have been alpha and beta. They are going to be 2 different angles. And this line being a bisector will bisect the angle into 2. So if I know alpha to be 4, the beta will also be 4. Alright, so what do? I have to use the principles of trigonometry to find the angle here. So what is it going to be? This is going to be in connection with opposite over hypotenuse, right? So if it is opposite over hypotenuse, we are going to use the sign. So from here, I'll be having sine theta equals to opposite 9 over what? Hypotenuse, which is 18. And 9 over 18 we know is going to be half. So theta will be sine inverse of 1 over 2. And sine inverse of 1 over 2 we know is going to be 30 degrees. So the angle alpha will be 30 degrees. The angle beta will be 30 degrees. Therefore, the angle theta here is going to be 30 plus 30. So we know that. Therefore, the angle theta will be 30 degrees plus 30 degrees, and that gives us what? 60 degrees. So we know our angle, right? What are we looking for? We are looking for radius. Don't forget, this line from P to M is from the center to the circumference. And that will also give us what? A radius. A line from the center to the circumference is radius. Therefore, P, M here will be the radius. So if I know the length of this, I should be able to find the radius. And I can use a Pythagoras theorem. Since this is going to be right angle triangle, let me label it as R, which is the radius I'm looking for. Which is the radius here, but here could be a height. But let me use R. Considering this triangle, I'll be having this. So the longest side will be 18 squared equals to 9 squared plus what? R squared. The longest side equals to the side that are shortest, the sum of their squares. So we know this is going to be 18 squared minus 9 squared equals to R squared. Okay, right here we know that this is going to give us 324. 9 squared will be 81 equals to R squared. But you know that if you subtract this from this, you'll be having, let me write here, 243 equals to R squared. But we need the R. Therefore, R will be the square root of 243. And the square root of 243 will give us 15.5884. So this becomes the radius, which is the height of the triangle. But we are taking it as a radius because the height and the radius are the same in this diagram. So area of the sector is going to be theta over 360 times what? Pi r squared. Theta I know as what? 60 degrees. Then over 360, 22 over 7 is what the pi is, times 15.5884 all squared. We know here we are going to have, this will cancel this, 1 over 6. 6 and 22 have 2 as a common factor. So this will be 3, this will be 11. 11 over 7 times this. We put all together in the calculator to have the answer as 127.2848. That is into 4 decimal places. See, this is 4 decimal places. That is also in 4 decimal places. So area of the sector PAB is known. Area of the triangle PQR is known. Therefore, finding the area of the shaded region will just be area of the shaded region is going to be area of the triangle 140.2961 minus 127.2848. Don't forget this centimeter square. All will be in centimeter square. We're looking for area. And per that subtraction, we have 13.0113 centimeter squared. But the question was specific to leave our answer in 2 decimal places, first, second. So that will mean that 13.01 centimeter squared is the area of the shaded region of this diagram. I believe if you look at it carefully, the step we follow. You could also find the area of the triangle ignoring this formula and use half base, which is 180 times height, meaning half of 18, which will be 9, times 15.5884, which is the height. Don't forget the height is the same as the radius. You end up getting the same 140.2961. You can try that on your own to see using the formula half base times the height will give you the same answer. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and comment. Bye.